Oh, he's chasing it. He's chasing it. He's chasing it. Oh, wow. Oh, he just ate it. He just ate it. Got him. Oh, he's chasing it. He's chasing it. Oh, 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 that was crazy. All you beginner anglers out there, you want to know the #1 tip for fishing in the summertime? Hey there, folks. What is that? Welcome back to another video. Don't mind me. I'm definitely not watching my own YouTube videos in the background. Definitely not doing that. But let's step outside real quick because I have something I want to talk to you guys about, and I have some new fishing content for you today. Oh, yes. Oh, glasses fogged up immediately. Look at the lens. Look at the lens. Look how foggy the lens just got. Hold on. Oh, boy. This is just... See, if there was ever like a visual demonstration of how hot it is in the South, that's it. Like, look, I can't even clean my lens fast enough. Let me try the cotton undershirt. I feel like I'm just kind of spreading the moisture around. Well, that's probably about as good as it's going to get. So yeah, guys, welcome back to another video, and welcome back to another fishing video. Actually, a little pond fishing adventure today. I've already done my fishing for today. It's about 118 degrees at this point in the day, so I'm pretty much done. You know, I finish fishing by like noon on these kinds of days. I come inside, I edit, I do other stuff, but you're not going to catch me fishing when it's this hot. But I had an interesting day this morning nonetheless, and it was a really cool little pond fishing episode at a really cool little pond. You guys will remember it immediately if you've been on the channel for more than like a few weeks. But before I dove into that video, I wanted to give a quick shout out to shopkarls.com for sponsoring today's video. If you guys are new to the channel and do not know what Shop Karls is, lend me your ear for just like 1 minute. It is a website where you can literally save all kinds of money on fishing products that we all need, we all use, and we all end up buying. You could literally find everything from rods, reels, all the way down to soft plastic lures, hard baits, terminal tackle, fishing bundles, literally anything you could think of, they sell on shopkarls.com, and that's where I get about 90 to 95% of my fishing tackle. The online shopping experience is the bomb. We all know that, especially in these days when they've got the COVID thing going on. You got to go, if you go out in public, you got to wear a mask. A lot of stores are closed. Online shopping, still booming, gets delivered to your house. You really can't beat it. In fact, the MVP of the fishing video you guys are about to see, the lure that ended up performing for me and catching most of my fish, just happens to be my favorite lure of all time. I won't spoil it for you guys that don't know me, but my favorite lure of all time, I actually buy them from Shop Karls. And if you want to save up to 30% on your favorite fishing tackle, click the link right in the top of the description. Go give Shop Karls a try. Join the Karls Club, and that way you can get in on that savings. I mean, everything on the website is cheaper if you're a Karls Club member. Go check them out. Big shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. But yeah, without further ado, let's take you guys straight out to the fountain pond, which is what I'm calling this pond until I come up with a better name for it. It's a cool little pond. It's right off the highway, and there are just bass hidden in this pond. I was lucky enough to find this place and get permission to fish it, and I went down there with a couple lures, a couple of my favorite lures that are, you know, summertime lures, and it worked out pretty well for me. Let's go down to the water. You know, there's something so intimidating about having all the tackle in the world. Sometimes you just don't know what to throw, especially in a pond that I just have not been to in forever. Wow, this traffic is loud. I'm sure you guys cannot hear a word I'm saying. That's fine. When you haven't been to a pond in a really long time, it kind of changes the game a little bit. I'll tell you, one thing I have not done in a long time is caught a fish on a buzz bait. So that's definitely on the menu. Little white 3/8 ounce Hummer, probably a Saucy Swimmer trailer. Yeah, that looks nice. Might get a little reaction this morning. If it's early, I'm definitely always thinking topwater, at least a little bit, for a little bit of the time. You mean to tell me with all this tackle, I do not have one worm back here? Is that what you're telling me? Thank goodness, found some lunker logs. I was about to freak out. I seem to remember being able to catch them on a weightless lunker log if I couldn't catch them on anything else out here, so it's definitely helpful information. What's helpful is to actually have some lunker logs. That's great. This is actually a color I've never used before too. Check it out. Baby bass. It's kind of like a, let's pull one out. It's really cool looking. It's like a green pumpkin, but it's a little lighter and it's got some flake in it. That's really cool. I bet you that will work. People are just casually driving by me on their way to work. They're like, what the heck is this fool doing? And I'm just like, bro, I'm just trying to fish, man. Just calm down. When I was walking out of my man cave this morning, I grabbed a couple new clutches. What do you guys think? Gold or this crazy looking color? You know, I like this crazy color, but I think the water in these ponds are pretty clear. So let's go with the gold to start with. I think that gives them a real natural kind of golden shiner, bait fish, minnow type look. Not to say the other one wouldn't work. I just feel like I have more confidence in the gold. Now, one thing's for sure. There's a possibility that none of this stuff's gonna work. So we need to grab a couple spares here. Maybe some backup type situations. I definitely need to bring the lunker logs. Definitely need to bring a couple saucy swimmers for my buzzbait because they tend to get torn off if the bass are kind of short striking it. Put another hook in there because I could definitely break off. Tell you what, maybe a jig. Put a jiggy jig in there. Oh, let's see. Ooh, something just jumped out at me. Should I put that one in there? You know what? That's a little 3/16 ounce jig. I actually like that a lot. A little smaller, little small pond, small jig. Let's put that in there. Then what we'll do is put a couple bandito bugs in here. That way if we put the jig on, have a trailer for it. Looks like kind of a June bug color. Not really sure how I feel about that in a clear water pond, but whatever. Couple saucy swimmers. Oh, wow. That was gross. Sorry about that, folks. And then why don't we bring another clutch with us too? Just in case the one doesn't work out, then we'll have the other one too. Okay, now I see I would bring more. I would just fill my backpack up with stuff, but here's the deal. I know myself. And I don't like to change lures that much. Especially when I'm pond fishing. I have the tendency of just like, you know what, let's just make what I've got work, you know? Why keep changing lures? Let's just make this work. Kind of a stubborn type deal, but you know, it works for me. So, just lock up shop. A little water, hydration, very important. Just like that, we are ready to start our journey. You know, it's amazing to me that I never see, like nobody ever comes down here to ask me if I have a permit or anything. Never. Because if I didn't have a permit, they would come down and talk to me. But I actually do have a permit, so they never come talk to me. It's amazing. Hello there, Fountain Ponds. It's been a long time. Water looks pretty clear like it normally does. It's kind of calm out here too. Not sure how that's gonna bode for the buzzbait. We are going to start with it though, because I mean, why not? If there was ever a time to throw it, this would be the time. That's not the buzzbait. Like so busy looking down into the water to see if I see any. So this back pocket right here is really, really, really shallow. So I feel like this is definitely the best area. Oh gosh, there's two little bass right there. They must have been in like inches of water. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Wow. Good job, LOJO. I done spooked half of the fish population out of this little cove right here. Holy moly. Well, that went pretty predictably. But I mean, I spooked like 3 fish right out of there. So that was a big my bad type situation. There's another one. They're like on the bank. This is nuts. Oh no. I just spooked another one, a bigger one, off the bank right there. I mean, he was just standing on the bank. What the heck are these fish doing? That is so odd. You know the thing about these fountain ponds? A lot of times they don't follow the regular rules, you know? Because the water temperature a lot of times is regulated because you got this fresh water coming in all the time. Here's another one right here, right in front of me. Let's see if he'll look at the buzzbait. It's about to come right over top of his head. Oh, he's chasing it, he's chasing it. Oh, 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 that was crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, no. Well, he got back in. It's okay. Oh, guys, I made that cast. I got halfway back in with it. I saw a little bass emerge from this little shadow right here and kind of come out. And the buzzbait went over him. He kind of swerved away from it, but then he turned around really fast, started chasing it, and eventually hit it. Oh my gosh. That was so cool. One of the most exciting bites I can remember from the bank. Wow. That's a way to get your heart going right there, boys. First thing in the morning. We didn't get our hands on him, but that's okay. It was still pretty cool. I got to watch him see it, turn away from it, chase it, turn away from it one more time, and then hit it right at the end before it got out of the water. I definitely need to be paralleling this bank a little bit then. If these bass are just chilling in shallow water. Guys, you should know I'm such a fan of the buzzbait. That's one of the many reasons why. It's just so dang exciting. Name me a lure that's more exciting than this. There may be some that are as exciting, like a frog, or maybe some other type of topwater lure, or a big swim bait. But to me, there's nothing more exciting than a buzzbait. One of the best things about this pond, though, is because of where the sun comes up, which is over this way, the entire pond stays shaded for like half the morning. So that gives us a nice little advantage as well. Ooh, that rock is really slippery. Oh, just spooked another one. See that swirl right there in front of me? I don't know. Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, he sees my buzzbait. He's looking at it. Oh, he's chasing it. He's chasing it. He's chasing it. Oh, he's chasing. Oh, God, he bailed it last second. He's still there though. Oh well, that's on land. That's how you catch them right there. Throw the bait on land. Really get him fired up. Oh, I don't see him. Oh yeah, he's still here. Yeah, he's not that interested in the buzzbait though. Maybe if I just tick him off with it. Wow, he almost did the same thing that his buddy did. Like he swerved away, but then he started chasing it. I need to throw the weightless lunker log at him. Although I can't see him anymore, so I don't know where he is. He's still there. Get some interest on your topwater lure, but they won't commit to it. You toss a little weightless lunker log at him and you tell me what happens. He was like right out there. I think he took off, or else he would have already ate it, I think. Oh, I see him. No, he's over here now. He's moved. Oh, here we go. Now I'm right next to him. I think I kind of spooked him with that cast. I got a little too close. Now see, he's a little spooky guy. He may have been caught recently. I don't know. He's acting kind of weird. It's okay. We're off to a good start here. We're seeing them at least. I mean, they're all over the place. Fish? Come on, buddy. Come here. Is that grass or a fish? Oh my gosh. Look at that freaking clamshell. Holy moly. That thing was a tank. What the heck? I knew it kind of felt weird, but then again, it kind of did feel like a fish too that just wasn't fighting. And welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be catching some clamshells with crankbaits, baby. Really intense stuff. One of the really cool parts about fishing out here is you have this secondary pond, which is probably about half the size, and the water is substantially dirtier over here for whatever reason. But there are bass in here too. I was gonna say there are fish, bass. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. There's also a huge carp out here that I have tried to catch and failed at catching, but you know, they are out here. I just saw a giant carp just skimming the surface over there by the bank over there. Wow. What was he doing? I have no freaking idea. Doing carp things, I guess. Not a big carp guy. Not really sure what it is they do, except kind of just get in the way. You can see how much dirtier the water is here though in the other pond. It's crazy. Oh, got him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My first ever topwater fish in this little secondary pond. Let's go, baby. Let's go. He didn't fight at all. Sweet. With the cars rolling by. What's up, boys? Got to make sure I don't show the cars driving by that there are fish in here. Then every Tom, Dick, and Harry will start stopping and trying to fish here. Don't do that, guys. You got to have a permit to fish out here, okay? I was just thinking before that bite that over here, where I'm casting, There's a bunch of like little stumps and stuff in the water. They almost look like little telephone pole posts, but they're under the water now. The water levels are pretty high right now and you can't see them, but I know they're over there. And that's kind of where that guy came from. Probably just hanging out in all those stumps and stuff. That buzzbait came by and it was just a no-brainer. Just slumped it. That's so cool. So both of these buzzbait fish have been the first topwater fish that I've ever caught in this pond and that big pond. That's crazy. Of course, I've never really thrown topwater, so I just never thought it would work in this super clear water, but this dingy water, that's a whole different story. I know the buzzbait is having some success right now, but wow, really? Is that what's going on here? As that sun continues to rise, I just feel like we're kind of running out of topwater time here. We're gonna have to switch some tactics here. This gold crankbait should work a lot better in this dingy water. Nice little flash to it. Fish? No. Oh no, I'm stuck on one of those posts. Remember those posts I was telling you guys about? Yeah, I just got stuck on one of them. So they are still there. That's good. Man, that might be the end for Mr. Clutch. I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one to get out. Oh, got him out. That was lucky. Mr. Turtle there was about to start laughing at me, but then I got it out. Ha! Joke's on you, Turtle. Check out this turtle. He's just hanging out, just looking at me. What do you want, man? You want food? I don't have any turtle food on me. I'm fresh out. Ooh. Ooh. Probably another post. Well, I gotta be honest with you, just getting one fish out of this secondary pond over here feels like an accomplishment to me. Oh, something was following it. Whoa. You guys see that shadow like following it out here? Whoa. Man, I don't know what the heck that was. It almost looked like a big bluegill following it, which would be insane. Let's just find out if we were seeing things or not. Because a bluegill or a bass will eat. Oh wait, let's let the log. That's a fact. The good news is we're about 45 minutes in. We've caught 2 fish and it's already 94 degrees. So that's good. Got a nice layer of sweat on me already. It's only like 7:30 in the morning. Whew! All you beginner anglers out there, you want to know the #1 tip for fishing in the summertime? Get up early, okay? There's my tip. Especially if you live in like the south or if you live in a place that gets really hot. Yeah, get up early. Best tip I could possibly give you. What's up with these turtles, man? They're like swimming up to me. People must come out here and like throw stuff to them. Look at this guy. He's clearly like waiting for me to throw something at him. Most friendly turtles I've ever encountered. You know, you would look at this little area of the pond right here with these trees, these overhanging trees off into the water, and you would think to yourself, okay, there has to be fish in there, but I have never caught one out of this area. It's the craziest thing. It makes no sense. I always try it though. Every single time I'll flip just like that, get right next to the tree, and inevitably there will be nothing. It's just pure insanity. Look at that. I'm behind the tree in the little cut with a weightless lunker log. Come on. Oh, I had one. As I'm sitting here smack talking this spot, I didn't even feel the bite. I just saw my line go pretty crazy. That could have been a bluegill, honestly. The way it just like kind of machine gunned it and then there was nothing there. Very easily could have been a bluegill chewing on the back half of the worm. Let's see if I even have a worm left. Oh yeah. Yeah, something was just kind of chewing. That's right where I was, on the far trees out there. Uh-oh. You guys see that? That is a bobber. We've got other fishermen out here, boys. It's official. We are not the only ones anymore. Who's been coming out here fishing with a bobber? And what are they fishing for, I wonder? All right, tiny secondary pond. I got 2 bites out of that pond. I'm pretty pretty stoked about that, but it's time to head back to Big Daddy, because at least in this pond we've seen bass over a pound. We've caught like a 3-pounder out of here before, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, here we go. Got a couple little bass right in front of me. Ooh, he's swimming over to the lunk log. Oh, he just ate it. He just ate it. Got him. Sight fishing with the lunk log. Let's go, little guy. Boom. Look how feisty that little joker is. And he was with an even smaller one. Get on out of here, buddy. See if I can catch your friend. See, there was 2 little bass, and they were both swimming over to it. The little one's still over here swimming around. He's so small, I don't even know if he could get this hook in his mouth. There's only one way to find out, eh? Oh gosh, he's right in front of me. Oh, he's looking at it. Oh yeah. Ah, he's too small. He's not about that life. He's not trying to eat. He just wants to tell his friends that he saw a lunker log. He's not gonna eat it. I do want to throw the buzz bait one more time in this cove before I completely give up on it. And it's so freaking hot right now. I'd be shocked if I got another bite on it, but it is my favorite lure of all time. And it is shaded over here, so it's definitely possible. Oh, wow! Wow, he got exploded on. Oh my goodness. Did you guys see that hit? That could have been the 3.5-pounder right there. Dang it, but he was never hooked. Dude, that guy got violently attacked. The Hummer just got pummeled. Oh man, I think he kind of got hooked too though, so that could have just spooked him right on out of there. Oh man, there was my one bite. That was the one lucky bite that I was hoping for. Right along these trees. I mean, it makes sense for him to be there. You know what, let me do what you're supposed to do and follow up a topwater miss with a plastic of some kind. I just have the feeling he's not around anymore. After a violent ambush like that, and to come up short, I think he is gone. Yep, I think he's done. Oh man. Well, maybe the buzzbait bait, maybe the Hummer bite is not quite as dead as I thought it was. Oh, there he is. Let's go, buddy. Followed it in. Ate the buzzbait again and again. Man, I just don't know. I just don't know why you would throw anything but a buzzbait. I mean, the Hummer and these shallow water ponds, the thing just, it just can't be beat. That's crazy, because I've made that cast at least 5 times since I've been sitting here, since we got that big blow up. And it's like, the fish are there. They're like back here in this pocket, the shaded pocket, which is exactly where they should be. But I had to make the cast a few times. Why does that always happen with braid after you hook a fish? And there goes my Hummer into a tree. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah. But yeah, what I was saying was, I guess those fish are there. And it's almost like the buzzbait is just irritating them, you know? Because that one, he followed it out of the cove to right there and just slonged it. What do you guys say when a bass just slobber donkeys your lure? What do you call that? Hammered it, pounded it, crushed it, killed it? What are we working with here? Oh, let's go ahead and get hooked by my own buzzbait here real quick. I was just saying how the buzzbait hooks absolutely everything. Tore the tail off my paddle tail. What an idiot. They are eating this buzzbait too. Like, they haven't been short strikes today. This is a day where you don't need a trailer hook. Like, some days you do, some days you don't. This would be a good example of a day that you do not need a trailer hook, because they're just eating the saucy swimmer so good that you don't need a trailer hook, you know? They're engulfing it, they're eating it. What is that, fish number 3 or 4? 3? I don't know, maybe we could catch a limit today. This pond, that would be something I'd be proud of. I know this looks just like an easy pond to catch fish, and for whatever it's worth, it's not easy. This place is actually highly pressured. A lot of anglers come out here and do exactly what I'm doing. and they just put a hurting on these fish, and it gets kind of tough to catch more than a couple of them. Let's see if we can clean up any of these guys that I still believe are hanging around back here with the little weightless lunker log. No more bites on the buzz, but you know, I just really believe there's more fish back here. Well, after lots of self-discussion, I decided to walk back over here to the original side because this side is shaded after all. So why am I torturing myself when I don't necessarily need to? You know what I mean? I can still pick apart this same area with the lunker log and clean up any remaining bass that may be around. Oh wow, there's a good size one. Hey there, guy. Where'd he go? I mean, not big, but he was okay. He was like right there. Oh, he just ate it. Oh, I'm not sure if that's the same one. That was crazy. That was such a dope fish catch. Favorite fish catch of the day besides the first buzzbait catch. So I cast it over that brush pile, and then I retrieved my worm. Oh, he was barely hooked. I don't think that's the same one I saw. Beautiful little fish though, nice colors on that guy. I don't like to keep them out of the water very long when it's this hot. But yeah, so I had casted my worm out over like the very edge of that brush pile where it sticks out like that. And I reeled it real fast to get it to fall right over the side towards me. And when it did, he just came darting out of that brush pile and hammered it. Well, that's it. That's the last fish. That's what I needed right there. I just needed one more fish to make me feel like I had accomplished something today. I'm good. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Nice little fishing adventure for you guys, but definitely what I would call like a secret weapon for summertime bass fishing. Really two lures that I used in this video. The Hummer, the Googan Squad Hummer, which is a buzz bait. My favorite lure of all time. You guys should know that about me. Top water, which is just the most exciting way to fish. It's a moving bait, so you can cover water, and you're just chucking and winding, a little bit more exciting. Top water blow-ups, can't beat it. Plus, I've caught the biggest fish, almost not my current PB, but my 3 previous PBs were all caught on buzz baits. So, my favorite lure of all time, can't go wrong with it. Then the lunker log, the weightless lunker log, the stick bait. Literally cannot beat that this time of year, especially if you're fishing ponds. Anything with like grass or shallow water ponds, a weightless lunker log will catch fish. That's all it needs to be said on that one. Remember guys, to show some love to shopkarls.com, who sponsored today's video. And if you want to purchase any of the lures that I use in today's video, you can get all of them on shopkarls.com. Click the link in the top description to check them out. Remember, if you become a Karl's Club member, you automatically are saving up to 30% on all of those lures. So online shopping, get it shipped to your house. Can't beat it. But anyways, folks, if you want to see more pond fishing episodes like this one, smash the thumbs up button. Give me ideas for future videos, and I will take them into consideration. Got some more big collabs coming, guys. You know, the whole Flare series popped off on my channel. You guys loved it. Well, I've got just as big of a collab coming up. I'm actually going, I'll give you guys a hint. I'm going to Texas. Now, there's a lot of people that are in Texas, so it could be many different people, but I'm going to Texas. I'm going to be spending about 3 days out there filming with a few people, maybe multiple people. So it's gonna be some really good stuff. So make sure you're subscribed with the bell notification enabled, with all notifications selected. That way you do not miss a single upload, a single giveaway, a single anything that we do on this channel. But guys, I'm getting out of here on to the next outdoor adventure. Fist bump, I'm out.